The seniors that we interviewed were very unsure of what they were going to say. They were doing everything last minute, like their ACTs and their plans and filling out scholarships. We noticed this in most high schools around Davenport. They're very, let's say, lenient with what they're gonna do. And now we're gonna introduce ourselves.
My name is Jordan Sanchez. I am a 10th grader at West High School. I would like to major in graphic designing, and I would like to go to Texas Christian University. And the one thing that scares me the most about college is being in debt for the rest of my life.
Hello, my name is Malik Salisbury. I'm a sophomore at Davenport West High School. I would prefer to go to the University of Iowa to major in law or culinary. And the one thing that scares me the most about college is being in debt for the rest of my life.
Hi, my name is Nala. I'm currently a sophomore at West High School. I would like to go to the University of Iowa and major in health and human physiology. And the one thing that scares me the most about college is probably being away from my family and being in debt.
My name is Gail Schultz. I'm a sophomore at West. I hope to go to the University of Iowa to major in physical therapy. And what scares me the most about college is the financial burden that it's going to leave on my family.
My name is David Solbrig, and I'm a sophomore at West also. I'm planning on going to Palmer College in Davenport for chiropractics. What scares me the most about college is cooking. I'm probably going to have a steady diet of ramen noodles and Orville Redenbacher.
As we researched this project, we found facts about college debt, and we found very scary facts, and that the state of Iowa is second in the nation with the highest amount of college debt.
It's 400% more expensive to go to college than it was 30 years ago.
On average, the amount of college debt per student has increased about $10,450 from 1996 to 2008.
Nationally, about college debt is increasing at a little under $3,000 per second.
Americans now owe more than $875 billion in student loan debt, which is more than they owe on their credit cards.
All right, some facts about college debt in Iowa. About 62% of graduating high school seniors in Iowa go directly into college, compared to the 55% that nationally.
At private universities in Iowa, it's 32% more for freshmen than the national average rely on student loans, and the amount borrowed is 12% higher.
At public universities in Iowa, 27% more freshmen rely on student loans and financial aid as part of their tuition, and the loan is about 44% higher than the national average.
A few of the big issues is lack of personal finance, private student loans, lack of awareness, just general, the cost. Most people know it's expensive, but they don't know how expensive it is, and out-of-state tuition rates.
One of the issues that we found was lack of personal finance, which is non-existent, or minimal savings, which is not saving enough money to pay for tuition, room and board, and whatever else you're going to have to pay for during or before high school. No financial preparation, not saving up enough money, not looking for grants, scholarships, or loans, and also not looking for loans early enough or too late. And then the after graduation repayment loans, not repaying your loans can result in bad or worsening credit.
Private student loans are a really big thing to watch out for because they don't have a fixed interest rate, which means the interest can go up and down each month, and that could maybe be stressful on your budget if it goes up too much. They're also not backed by the government, so whoever gives out the loan decides how, like, the repayment plans and all that, and the payment plans aren't as flexible as average ones. So, like, they need their money when they ask for it. If you're having trouble one month, then you still have to pay.
Lack of awareness. People are not using the resources they have, such as financial aid, scholarships, grants, and even siblings. The actual cost, they don't research or get the info they need in college, such as room and board, fees, and books.
Another problem is out-of-state tuition. which is about the average surcharge of an out-of-state student is about over $10,000. As you can see, at public universities, at the University of Iowa, if you live in Iowa, the in-state for room and board would be $20,000. For out-of-state tuition and room and board, it would be a little over $40,000. But for private universities, in or out-of-state tuition would be a little over $25,000. As you can see, at private universities, that is just for tuition. It's not including room and board, and sometimes room and board could be a little higher than tuition. And the reason why private universities in and out are exactly the same is because they're not funded by the government. So pretty much it comes out of your tuition.
We found the problems, but we also found the solutions. And there's a lot of solutions, and they're really easy to do because all you have to do is pretty much take the time and the effort. And some of them are like scholarships, budgeting, community colleges, and early awareness.
Scholarships. About $3 billion worth of scholarships are given out each year to all across the nation. You can find out of different scholarships by going to your guidance office. I'm sure all the guidance officers would be glad to help. And there's also a guidance website. And well, at West we have one. I'm pretty sure most other schools do too. You should probably start researching scholarships at the beginning of your junior year, so that way you don't have to watch for them your senior year. So you can just apply and just bang them all the way out right away. Just boom, boom, boom. You're good. And we're getting the guidance website up from West right now. They update it every 2 weeks, so you can just go check and see what's up there and what's going on in the school, what's going on for scholarships, different stuff. A handy little tool.
Another solution that we found is grants, and grants is money basically just given out by the government that you do not have to repay. It's based on needs such as low income or whatever housing situation that you have. And even though there is a limited availability for grants, taking time to apply for them and to apply early is definitely worth it.
Or the scholarship club.
Work studies programs is pretty much where you work on campus, and your job or how much you get paid is dependent on your financial situation. And pretty much you work on campus, which helps you a lot because you don't have to commute a lot, and part of your paycheck automatically goes towards your tuition rate if you work at your college.
Budgeting. Try start saving money early and decreasing unexpected expenses such as food. Try getting a lower food plan. You don't need to get a high one so you can snack on foods for the day. Gas. Try carpooling with your friends. Take turns driving. Fees and books. Try getting used books at the library, and look for ways to reduce or decrease unexpected expenses.
Another solution we found was called a 3-year degree program. This is when you take more college credit during the school year, so you pretty much take 40 credits a year instead of 30. It saves about 25% of your costs, and you have first choice in classes. The classes are all year round, and you have a higher workload. Like at Grace College in Indiana, you have shorter courses during the fall and the spring, and your summer classes are actually free, but you really miss out on the real college life, but you pretty much save a lot of money.
Community colleges are a really easy way to do this. You go there and it's a lot cheaper than going into a 4-year university or a private college. And then once you finish your 2-year general classes, you can just transfer your credits to a 4-year and get your major done. That's an easy way to save a lot of money.
There there are many loans
You
out
didn't
there
talk about
offered
the
by
dual
schools
credit
and the federal
classes, and you need
government.
to talk about
But
that
if
because
you're
that'll
going
save
to
a lot
get
of
one,
money.
and your federal student loans are the way to go. They are the cheapest form of student loans offered by the federal government. Repayment upon graduation, which means that you won't have to worry about paying it through college, so you'll have money for books and extra food if you need it. And then it's backed by the government, so you know you're going to get it from a reliable source. The amount of money will stay the same, and the amount of interest.
Early awareness is key when trying to prevent student debt. At
Okay,
West,
never
we
mind, you're talking about it.
also have a Facebook page that we set up for Gear Up, and it pretty much just talks about like our meetings. It shows scholarship opportunities, grants, and information about our ACTs. At West, we also have a scholarship club, which pretty much meets like once a month to help you find them and fill them out. Also, we showed you our guidance page. Okay, and we also have stuff set up like FAFSA at West that's really helpful, and it helps you pretty much get your financial aid need based, and it helps you a lot.
As you can see, it's easy to avoid a lot of college debt. You're most likely still going to come out with a little, but the workload will be a lot less. As long as you just apply yourself and take the time to fill out scholarships, do FAFSA, apply for grants, apply for colleges, and just be generally prepared. And Benjamin Franklin once said, if you fail to prepare, then you're preparing to fail. Don't let that be you.
Good job, guys.
Thank you for your time.